The Molecular Engineering Institute is the first entity at the University of Washington to bring together researchers across departments and across schools.
I'm the department chair.
Material Science and Engineering.
I'm in biomedical surface analysis.
I work on protein design.
Professor of Chemical Engineering.
Bioengineering.
We do what's called synthetic biology.
The researchers have a common theme, and I think that's what's unique about our program here at the University of Washington, is that we're able to bring together highly collaborative teams of faculty who have a real devotion to making societal impacts. Our two major theme areas are clean energy and medicine. We're trying to enable new therapeutics and new diagnostics that are not currently available.
My lab develops biomaterials for different medical applications. We have a specific focus also on drug delivery. I think two of the big issues that we're trying to tackle, one is getting drugs to inside the cell. So these are places where we really couldn't reach very well before. And the other one is increasing the specificity of the drugs.
My group is developing drug delivery systems that try to mimic how biology moves potential drugs around in our body, but to do it with a synthetic platform that's more translatable. And so we try to engineer active polymeric nanomaterials that have some of the properties of biological delivery systems.
Early on, we were making polymers using an older method, and our experiments weren't quite working as well. We were having problems with reproducibility, but Pat's lab had moved to using controlled polymerization, and so we were able to learn a lot of those techniques from his lab and cut down our learning time probably from 2 years to several months by having his expertise right there.
You need very sophisticated characterization tools to expand our knowledge and understanding of all these novel materials that we're making and how to make them better. The molecular analysis facility is really set up for materials characterization. We have strong emphasis in surface and interface analysis, but we span the full range from microscopy to spectroscopic. We have some very high-powered laser systems, some very unique nonlinear optical systems for looking at interrogating surfaces of materials in complex environments.
What's been exciting is to bring together faculty from such different backgrounds.
The interdisciplinarity is important because, for example, what we do, everything starts off on the computer. We're doing computer calculations to design completely new molecules that never existed before. And then we go to the laboratory and we make those molecules, and we see what they do, and we determine whether they function the way that we designed them. So it really is at the intersection between computational science and physics and chemistry on the one hand, which sort of give us the principles for designing new proteins and the way to do it.
By throwing people into a big pot and stirring it up, that's when you can do some really interesting things.
This is my passion, to work in solar energy at the University of Washington. And we utilize an integrated approach combining material engineering, interface engineering, and also device engineering, even as a final form to go through the process engineering to really produce efficient and also environmentally stable solar cells.
The work that we do in my group is related to making semiconducting polymers. And the goal there is that we want to develop inks or paints that we can just paint on the walls, or just have these foldable devices that we can use so that we can easily deploy these solar cells.
We developed a technology we refer to as a nanocrystal ink, where we are able to make nanocrystals of semiconductors in solution. They're so small, they stay suspended. So it looks like an ink, it's black, it's absorbing all the light, but you can spray it onto a substrate, you can spin coat it, you can doctor blade it, and then with a little annealing step, the nanocrystals center into a high quality semiconductor layer, and we make high efficiency solar cells with that.
I really enjoy the fact that I'm hopefully making a difference in the way that we use energy.
There's this mix of the excitement of research with the excitement of training and seeing a young person really start to grasp where the problem is and to develop their own ideas about how to carry it forward to some solution.
I think what gives me the greatest joy is just that aha moment. You know, when you've been thinking about a problem for so long and you've really struggled with it, and then, you know, maybe you see something that's totally irrelevant to what you've been thinking about, and all of a sudden everything just falls into place, and you just have that recognition that this is what I need to do, this is what I need to work on.
And that mix of breakthrough and seeing a young person get excited about science in a really sophisticated way is something that I don't think you could find in any other setting. And we have such a culture here at the University of Washington of collaboration, of collegiality, and commitment to training, that it's my bias to think that we do it best here at the University of Washington.